arbor vitae. Right, the tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter which model you're looking at, arbor vitae is part of the cerebellum. Where's cerebellum? Right, the whole thing. Central sulcus. Not too easy to find on this guy. See there? And the lobe in front here is the...
Precentral.
Well, the whole lobe we would call the frontal lobe.
Okay.
This guy is a little bit easier. Alright, so we can clearly see central sulcus. So the raised area that is red on here is our pre-central gyrus in front of the central sulcus. Show me post-central gyrus. Good. And you can see those here, but not colored. Cerebral aqueduct. Alright, either one of these. Remember, it's a canal-like structure. Good. Connects to your fourth ventricle. Cerebral aqueduct. Fourth ventricle there. Show me fourth ventricle there. Good. Choroid plexus. I'm going to go, it shows it here. Right? Notice how it's above the thalamus. Show me the choroid plexus here. Yeah. Capillaries. Remember, it makes the CSF. So these two models both show that. Corpora quadrigemina. To the posterior. Pretty hard to tell that there are two bumps there on this model. You can see it here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Remember, on the sheep brain, they're very large.
That's the butt.
That's the baby's butt.
Yep.
It's a tiny little butt on that one.
That's where I get confused. It's different.
And maybe you can see it a little bit better on this one.
Yep, that too.
Corpora quadrigemina. Corpus callosum. Large white matter structure. There. Fornix. Also white matter. Not quite as obvious here at 629. Fourth ventricle, I think you pointed that out already. Kind of triangular, anterior to your cerebellum. Hypothalamus. Hypo beneath the thalamus. Triangular, good. Also on that one. And you can see it somewhat here too. The colors are just kind of funky on that one. Lateral sulcus. Yeah, you can see some blood vessels running through that. This one not as obvious, but I would ask you for a depression, so you would know I'm looking for that, not lobe. Lateral ventricles. Alright, most of these have a membrane covering it, but this one does not. Right. I keep losing my spot. Lobes. Alright, let's go to this nice clean brain. Show me the occipital lobe. Yep, the blue. Temporal lobe, near your temples, frontal lobe, and parietal lobe. Good. And you can see that the, well, you can't tell very well. That would be the central sulcus again. Divides the frontal from the parietal. Longitudinal fissure. You need to have a whole brain for that. There we go. The medulla oblongata. Alright, let's go with multiple versions. Show it to me here. Medulla. Yeah, point it really more in this area here. On top of it is pons, and of course spinal cord here.
So pons, medulla, oblongata, and spinal. This one's pons though, right?
And then really not as obvious on these guys. The coverings, we're going to use the figure. Olfactory bulbs, all of these show that, but remember they're really small on the human brain. This one shows it there. Optic nerve and chiasm. Can't see much of it. There's a little stump right there. You can see it here. Or would it be there? Good. You're only seeing half the X. Yeah, this one shows it pretty well. See olfactory bulb? Now show me optic nerve right there. Bulb and nerve. Pineal gland. That's deep. And we have 2 spots. You want to just remember positions. Show me thalamus first.
It's opposite of the pit. I know that.
Right. So pituitary is 700. That's the thalamus that you're pointing to. It's the khaki colored. That's the pineal gland. Notice it's right above your corpora quadrigemina, which don't look like much bumps really there, but that's that midbrain structure, corpora quadrigemina.
So we have to know the pineal gland is connected to it. The thalamus. Opposite of
it's kind of the tail end of the thalamus. It does appear to be showing it here. They didn't label it, but that's the right position and the right shape. Pituitary gland, pretty obvious on this guy. Pons, we've already pointed out there. Pre and post central gyrus. Where's pre? Is the red, and it's going to be for motor function, remember. Post central is then for sensory. We've done spinal cord, thalamus. Let's look at the thalamus on all of them. Thalamus here. It's central. It usually has a dense body in the middle.
So that's the pineal right here.
Pineal on this one would be right there. This is where the pituitary is supposed to be, but it's not showing. Show me the thalamus on this. Good. Yeah. Central. And then finally on this guy. Where's thalamus? Right. Third ventral is pretty tough to label because it's a little skinny space. But if I point to that area and ask for a chamber, that's third ventricle.
Chamber or space?
Chamber or, yeah, either one. They mean the same thing. Good deal. I think we got him.
Now I have to go into the arm.